to another Real Talk Reaction. This one right here is for Schitt's Creek, Season 3, Episode number 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It helps the algorithm when you do that. So do it.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Del Guy, who says, thanks for another great reaction. I so love watching both of you understand, the new directions for the roses this season. That really takes off starting with the next episode, so I can't wait to see you react to that one. Well, we're about to do it.
Okay.
Lisa comes through to say, Moira's pink wig in this episode is my favorite. The first half of this season was so important for building characters, and I love that you guys have picked up on it all. I agree that the next episode is when things really start taking off, so I'm excited for you guys to get to it. Well, I've loved everything about this season so far, so it's exciting to see we're about to pivot or about to accelerate. So let's jump into episode 7 right now.
I mean, they're big enough for all of them, though.
Hey, well, you could have dropped me off back there.
Oh, don't be silly, honey. We're happy to drive you right to the front door.
Yeah, this is an iconic moment in all of our lives. And I think we should experience it.
We're very proud of you, Alexis.
I mean, he already had his high school diploma.
Is that appropriate attire for high school, do you think?
Yeah, well, what's wrong with it?
Well,
now you're making me nervous.
Okay, just don't trust anyone that wants to be your friend on the first day, okay?
And you mustn't let anyone push you around. I will not relive that bullying.
Wait, is she going back to high school?
she doesn't mean you.
That can't even be allowed.
It wasn't that bad.
That's the heartbreaking part. You're so blissfully unaware.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. I think you're brave.
Well, it's very nice of you to say, David.
He's being sarcastic.
What?
It's a defense mechanism from all that bullying.
Oh my god.
Moira's talking about how bad David got bullied, and that's what makes it so sad. You're just unaware that you're getting bullied.
Can't tell what's more tragic, the fact that the only store in town is closing, or that they've decided to display the fungal cream beside the cereal boxes.
That's actually really convenient because I forgot to have breakfast.
I make coffee, but only for myself.
Yeah, no, it's just
Oh my god. Just stop.
Just go with the
Just
muffins.
go with what he does understand.
Oh, but it's always nice to have new customers.
Yes. I think we should talk about this item. I'd love to see your operation.
Yeah, just come by my place and I show you kitchen. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, he must really like her.
Twyla?
See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Wow, this could be very exciting. You know, Continental Breakfast could add an extra star on our rating.
Oh, wow. So how many stars would that give you?
1.
1?
Yeah.
So there are carols playing.
He trying, though.
It snows inside all day long.
Like, Gwen's gonna lose her mind.
Shh.
Now. No need to terminate your chitter-chatter on our account.
You gonna tell them, or should I?
Ladies, we have some good news.
Christmas World, moving into town.
Bob, okay, there's a way to do these things, and I'm the one who's supposed to lead these meetings, all right?
They want to take over the general store.
Bob.
I'm sorry. It's just, it's big news.
And what on earth is a Christmas world?
They sell Christmas stuff all year round.
That's
But
the
is
same
this
store
really
that...
the kind of business we want in this town?
You know, I have yet to find an ornament in there that I put on my tree. And I heard those little elves they have running around are actually underage kids.
Ladies,
It better come from you.
I thought he was going to be a little creep and take it because it's for free, you know what I'm saying?
So I have some news.
Oh, David, I'm not sure I'm in the mood to hear about another sexual exploit. I'm sorry. Who is it this time?
Oh, hi.
They were just talking about Maria Antoinette, babe.
Very busy.
You didn't
How
pay
am I?
attention at all
Terrific.
to any of that
Aside from
conversation.
the fact that I caught wind that
Give me a
Christmas
picture.
World was
That
moving into the
damn
general
rock
store,
waller.
just when I thought that the taste levels in this town were already scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, tell me about it.
So you can imagine my surprise when I
You
found
voted
out
for
that
it.
the deciding factor in all of this was my own mother. It seems extremely off-brand to support a disgusting big box store like that.
David, sit, please.
How you going to do him like that?
I know. I don't like it.
Now you finna try to explain it?
I know you think what I did was cruel, but I was just protecting you. And I'd say you'll understand one day, but you don't enjoy children, so perhaps you won't.
You don't enjoy
Protect me
children.
from what?
From yourself. Your father and I have not prepared you for an undertaking of this scope.
Okay, what about all the galleries? Those were all me. I've run businesses before.
Never on your own, and never without a safety net.
I don't know how many times I have to thank you for the startup money, but I opened those galleries myself.
And who do you think bought all that art and sold out all your shows?
Oh, shit.
My patrons.
Okay.
And who do you think bought all your patrons?
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So you're telling me that my entire professional career was a sham?
We helped you because we could. Now I realize that might not have been the best thing for you or your autonomy.
Okay, well now I guess I'll never find out if I could have succeeded on my own.
Nope.
David.
What does dog say before the breakfast? Bon appetit. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. That's what they're trying to say.
Bon appetit, I think.
Oh.
Dog bone joke.
Bon appetit.
This mouthful of muffins.
Eggs and waffles. Go again.
Yeah, I know. Well,
Some huge ass cinnamon
Yeah.
rolls.
a little quality control on this. wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Nigga, that's a whole breakfast right there.
I couldn't eat anything after that.
You gotta get a knife and fork with that shit.
Hey, I think that we started out on the wrong foot. And like, I totally get it. There's a new girl in town and that can be super intimidating. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually very approachable.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you just show me what that note says?
Girls, passing notes in class is not only disruptive to the whole student body.
I started it. I passed the note to
That's
Steph.
that she's super cool.
No, it's probably going to be a bad note, though.
Alexis,
Or maybe
if
it's
you're
good
going to
now.
be in this class, you're
Maybe
going to
it's
have
good
to learn to be less disruptive. Now let's see what was so important.
That really isn't necessary, Mrs. Schitt.
Alexis is too pretty. And everyone's talking about the dress. So gorge.
You're good.
I don't know, where are these from?
Yeah, I got those for the motel. They're supposed to be for the guests.
Okay, well, they were just sitting there.
Oh, they weren't just sitting there, Alexis. They're the product of a lot of hard work.
John!
In here, Moira.
There are cinnamon buns.
Right.
Oh,
But ain't nobody even come
Right.
to the
We are the guests.
are for the continental breakfast we're offering at the motel.
Continental breakfast?
They're for the guests.
How whimsical.
It's a start. It's a start. It's a big step.
What exactly goes into a continental breakfast?
It's a breakfast, David. It's a light breakfast with pastries and coffee.
What's continental about that?
It's for business travelers traveling the continent, eating breakfast and continental.
He don't know what
Baby,
these
he always
words
be-
mean.
Remotely correct.
Well, it's European, Moira. So, okay, come on. Seriously, there's only one left?
I know, Stevie was eating the other one.
Here, why don't you have this, and I'll take the picture.
All right, I'll take care of it. I guess it would be wrong to serve the guests day-olds. You know this bun added a star to our rating?
How many did we have before?
Not the point.
Alright, that was episode 37 of, I was gonna say Scrubs, but Schitt's Creek. A totally different mom right now. Totally different mom than from all the moms we've had from season 1, episode 1 up until now. I think Moira is finally over her self-detriment and just like drowning in just hate of being where she is. Cause at first it was just like she was drunk on just hating what had happened. And I think she finally come to the realization of it is what we at right now. And I think that's partly because she has found some kind of self-worth of being a part of something. Like over there, on a committee. voting and stuff like that, and she got a little bit of power back and some respect, and she also with the choir over there too. So I think she has finally risen herself up to be like, okay, I can deal with this in my own way. And today showed me the first time of her parenting skills coming at. I mean, she was being honest. She told David what they did back in the day. She came and not apologized, but at least owned up to the fact that I'm still going to try to help you out on top of this now that I know what had happened. So I think all of that worked beautifully for me, and that's just really good growth that's going on with there. The motel that's looking like it's trying to get his comeuppance and get some more stars. David Rose is going in on that. I'm loving it.
Johnny
Rose, yeah. And then David is about to try to open this store. If he can get that popping, that'd be another great win for everybody. It's just doing things. And then you got Alexis in school. That's just a whole different turn right there that can get really hilarious when that comes up. So, I mean, I'm really liking this episode. Good turn. Now we got a whole bunch of things to look forward to. And let's just see where it goes, because I am with it.
So I think I like the element of Johnny as far as building out the continental breakfast. I love the added element of the donuts guy. I think he's a really funny character too, and I like it as a potential. We'll see how it goes, but like Twyla is such a negative person, and like she's had so much shit happen to her and her family. It would be really nice to pair her up with like a genuine like nice guy, and he's like obviously super in love with her. So I don't know. I think it's a cute dynamic. We'll have to see how it plays out, but I like that they introduced that, and that sets it up to where we can see more of Twyla too, because I really like her character. And I think the continental breakfast is a brilliant idea, and it just to me speaks to Johnny's commitment in really advancing the hotel space, and I love seeing him really invested in a project now. It's so much better than him just being off in the cut trying to figure stuff out. So I like that he's leaning in. It makes me excited to see where his journey's going. For Alexis, I had second hit embarrassment. I was super anxious the entire time. It didn't play out at all that I thought, and I think that was such great writing that it didn't. And that Alexis completely recognized the girls and was like, I'm gonna go talk to them. I want to be friends. I want to make friends. And now she's got little high school girls to be friends. She missed out on that whole experience the first time around. So I think it's adorable to get to see her have this first experience she's never had, which lends itself to David having his first real experience as far as running a business, because he thought he had those experiences before, but that wasn't the case. His parents completely took care of all of that for him. So for Moira to come back around, and I thought it was so sweet, everything that she said about his potential and seeing beauty and creating beauty in the world. And like David's facial expressions when receiving that compliment was so genuine and so sweet. It almost made me cry. So I thought that was excellent. And now it's exciting to see David finally get an opportunity to be an adult, so to speak, and really lean in on his ideas and fully back himself. He's like, it's all himself now, which I think is beautiful. It's so exciting. I love it so much. So I really love the potential where the rest of this season's going. I think they set up a lot of great things this episode. You guys called it, and I just can't wait for the next episode.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Schitt's Creek Season 3, Episode number 7. And until next time, people, peace.